Good day everyone. In this tutorial video, we are going to look critically into what chemistry entails, the introduction to chemistry, the importance of chemistry. Number one is introduction to chemistry. Then importance of chemistry. Then, what does chemistry studies? Or say functions of chemistry. Chemistry is a branch of science. This is science. Chemistry is a branch of science that studies the properties, the composition, and the uses of matter. Chemistry studies the uses, the composition, and the properties of matter. Also, chemistry is concerned with the combination of two particles together. How will they react? Under what conditions? If you increase the temperature, what will happen? If you decrease the temperature, what will happen? That is what chemistry is all about. Science has three major branches. Chemistry is at the center of science. Chemistry, in other words, can be said to have been the center of science, as it connects with biology and physics. Chemistry connects with physics, and chemistry as well connects with biology. So chemistry is at the center, is the central science. The central science. The importance of chemistry. What is the importance of chemistry? The importance of chemistry are numerous. The food we eat contains chemical substances. The clothes we wear are made up of polymers. Even our physical bodies, our compositions are chemical. There are chemical reactions that are going on in our body system as we move in our daily activities. Lipids, proteins, carbohydrates, all of them are chemical substances. Chemistry is very, very important. The industrial processing also use They use chemical processes to manufacture their products. The drugs, our health system, all are connected with chemistry. Chemistry is the center of every science. It's the center. Having looked at the importance, what does chemistry studies? In our definition, we said that chemistry, just like every other basic sciences, studies Studies matter. It studies Matter. And we know that matter is any substance. Any substance that has mass or say weight and that can occupy space. That is matter. By that definition, we can conclude that almost everything are matter. So chemistry studies the composition, the properties, and the uses of matter. Then how can two substances how can they combine to form new products? Under what conditions? If you increase the temperature, what will happen? If you decrease it, what will happen? That is what chemistry studies. And matter, we have three states of matter. Three states. There are three states of matter. Basically, there are three states of matter. We have solid, we have the liquid, and the what? And we have the gas. Solid, liquid, and gas. These are the three states of matter. Solid, for instance, what are the properties of solids? How can we identify a solid substance? Solid, for instance, are what? The molecules of solid are what? Are compacted together. They are what? They are held together by strong attractive forces that held the molecules together. And solid, what? Solid has what? A definite. Solid has a definite. Solid. We said solid is what? Strong attractive forces. Strong attractive forces holding the molecules together. Then solid are what? Has a what? Fixed mass. Solid has fixed mass. They are fixed what? Shape. And what? And solid has fixed volume. There is a fixed volume for solid. Solid as well vibrates. Solid vibrates. Solid vibrates. And the entropy in solid is what? Is the highest. Lowest entropy, sorry. The entropy in solids are what? Are lowest. Entropy is a thermodynamics constant terms. That means what? The degree of disorderliness or randomness of the substance. That is entropy. So the entropy in solids are lower. Is the lowest. Being what? The molecules of solid are compacted together. And they what? They vibrate within that what? Within that fixed position. Now the next state of matter that we have is what? Is the liquid. Liquid, for instance, liquid has a definite volume, but what? No fixed shape. Solid does not have a fixed shape. And what again? So what does a liquid does? It does not have a fixed shape. Liquid does not have a fixed shape. Is what? It takes the shape of the container. For instance, if you have water in a bucket, the water will take the shape of the bucket. If you have it in a bottle, it will take the shape of the bottle. Also, there are what? More loosely, the molecules of liquid are what? Are more loosely compared to that of solids. Because so to the extent that what? The molecules of liquid can slide in the container. And there are adhesive forces. There are adhesive forces in what? In the molecules of what? Of liquids. These adhesive forces enables liquid to what? To actually adhere with what? With the side of the container. With the side of the container. And what? Liquids have what? Capillary action. Capillary action. Liquids can run upwards in what? In a pipe. Just like petroleum, kerosene, water, and some other liquids. This takes us to the what? To the last state of matter, which is what? Which is gas. Gas is the what? Is the last state of matter. In liquid has lower what? It has what? It has an higher entropy than what? Than solid. But the entropy of liquid is not what? It's not as much as that of what? Of the gas. In gas, that is what? We have the highest entropy. We already said that entropy is what? Is the degree of what? Of disorderliness and randomness of any substance. Then in gas, there is no what? No fixed volume. No fixed volume. If a gas is contained in a particular container or a particular environment, it will actually fill up all the spaces. No fixed volume and no fixed shape for what? For gas. And what? Gases are always in what? In constant motion. Gases always in constant motion. Gases are always in constant motion. So these are the what? Are the properties of gases. These are the properties of gases. Gases, there are a lot of substances that are in what? In gaseous form. For example, there are some elements in the periodic table, like hydrogen. Hydrogen is a gas. Helium is a gas. Neon is a gas. Fluorine is a gas. Chlorine is a gas. Argon is a gas. So gases are what? Are very, very important. Even you will not deny with me that what? You will agree with me that gases are what? Are very important, because the air that we breathe in. Can you imagine yourself holding your breath for like 20 minutes? The air that we breathe in is what? Consists of what? Mixture of gases. There are a lot of gases in air. There are a lot of gases ranging from nitrogen, oxygen, and what? And other trace gases. With what? With water vapor. Thank you very much.